Taking responsibility and having radical self-awareness is the mode of protection, because our ego is sovereign. Why is this parasite sucking on you? What are you doing to feed it? And this is the thing, in my experience, these higher divine beings, this is what they want for us. So they don't just do it for us. They get us to the point where we gain the self-knowledge and we gain the understanding of our karma. And then once we have this understanding of our karma, then we're in a condition to receive a real permanent healing and permanently transform and have the self-knowledge. If we don't enlarge, because the things are always entering through our unconscious. If we just like have a shaman remove the things from our unconscious and we don't fill in our unconscious with new consciousness, the hole is still there. So the key to protection is not just calling on San Miguel every day, praying to San Miguel every day, or St. Michael. It's self-awareness and taking responsibility. Taking responsibility and having radical self-awareness is the mode of protection, because our ego is sovereign. But the thing is, our ego is sovereign, but like things are entering us in these areas where the sovereignty of our ego is not penetrating. So if we do this shadow work, then the sovereignty of our ego envelops more and more of our unconscious, and where the sovereignty of our ego envelops this new part of our unconscious, it gets transformed into new consciousness, and it becomes a shield. Then we don't have to call on San Miguel, because out of our own sovereignty, we've created a shield for ourselves, and it's our own sovereignty. So like these beings want us to have this self-awareness, and they guide us as such. That's why it doesn't serve anything to go into like a victim mentality, like I'm being persecuted. Yes, we are being persecuted, but it doesn't serve us anything to be like, I'm being persecuted, save me, save me. It's like we get the guidance from the higher divine beings to save ourselves. And that's really radical shadow work. And then in the process, we're taking responsibility. Like we have to assume that we are in some part responsible for these torments that are happening to us, even if we don't understand it yet, but we have an attitude of taking responsibility. Like, okay, I must be somehow responsible for this. I'm going to find out how. I'm going to find out how I'm responsible, and using this sovereignty and this taking responsibility, I'm going to fix the situation with the help of higher forces.